Well, hey, it's Drew back at the Porch Sessions here in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, with none other than Lynn Drury. Thank you for being here, and thanks for sharing that song, "Stepping Out Easy."
You're welcome.
I still like that in Love for a Minute. I'm going to remember that one for sure. So, not that I know anything about it, but that's neither here nor there.
At least we have the song, right?
Exactly. So, you were talking earlier, and I wanted to talk a little about that. Now, you grew up in the rodeo, and I think you're the first person I've ever met who's participated in rodeo activities. And so, tell me a little bit about that.
So I was, like I said, I had my first horse when I was 5 years old, and I won the 4-H 12 and under pole bending when I was 5.
That's cool.
My dad was a horse trainer, and he loved horses, so as my mom said, we were horse poor, And the horses ate better than we did. We had about 40 of them.
Wow.
So we were constantly training, and he trained barrel racing horses, and my sister won the world in Oklahoma.
No way.
And in the junior world, yep, barrel racing. So we all did it. So we grew up traveling.
That's the school bus going by. The kids are learning how to be educated.
It's good to get an education these days.
I agree.
Well, yeah, so I grew up in the rodeo circuit kind of thing, and grew up with just traveling. And
so that really prepared you for the life as a musician, didn't it?
I think so.
I mean, so like if you grew up traveling, it kind of gets in your blood, right?
Yeah, and I loved to travel, so, but
and the dedication too,
Yeah.
To competitively participate in rodeo, that's super competitive, right?
I think the one issue that I had, the whole, learning and playing and deciding, trying to find my way in how I would present my music was the competition factor, because I grew up with such a competitive nature, that we were taught to be competitive and, win and all that. So that's the only thing that doesn't transfer to music, because
I guess you really can't win, can you? I guess you do win. I don't know. Yeah, but you're right there.
You just have to stay in the ring. To stay in the arena, so to speak. Just keep doing it long enough, You'll
finally get there, right? So,
right.
Well, that's why I like this. The title of this next song. Well, tell me a little bit about "Down the Road." Yeah, it's kind of got this horse sort of.
I think it's one of my, a lot of my fans love that song, so I usually try to play it. And that was on the record "All You Need" that I did with Jimbo Mathis back in 2006.
It's a good record.
And I wrote that when my dad passed away in 2003, and sort of took his wisdom of the horses and all of that. So he would sell horses that maybe you were a little bit attached to, for the right price. And so, wow,
that's got wait. Yeah, that's got to be hard.
Yeah. So there's a better one down the road. He would always say that. Don't worry.
There's a better one.
We'll train another one. So I sort of applied that to my love life.
Well, I love it. Well, with that being said, we'll be right back with Lynn Drury. There's a better one down the road. Thank you.
Your daddy always said, don't get too attached, 'cause you never do know when somebody come along and snatch him up, yeah. Snatch him up, there's a better one down the road, yeah. You pull up on the reins, you don't give him much slack. You got a crazy bastard, honey, he ain't never coming back, no. But that's alright now, that's alright, 'cause there's always a better one down the road. He was talking about horses, everybody does so much more, yeah. You got to ride him hard, and then you put him up wet. You gotta teach him a lesson you won't never forget, honey. If that don't work now, that don't work, well, there's always a better one down the road. He was was talking about horses, you know. It applied to so much more, yeah. There's a better one down the road. Better one down the road. Better one down the road. It's a better one down the road. Huh. We was talking about it, you know. It applied to so much more, yeah. Your daddy always said, don't get too attached, because you never do know somebody come along and snatch him up, yeah. Snatch him up, but there's a better one down the road. Ooh, up on the reins, don't give him much slack. You got a crazy bastard, honey. He ain't